Greetings and welcome from Jeddah for what promises to be a sensational slice of world-class motorsport. We're off to the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah street circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today.
It's lights out and away we go for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So good start for Charles Leclerc out in front, Carlos Sainz in second. Back down the inside goes Sergio Perez on Carlos Sainz. Tries to finish it round the outside in turn 2. Heading down into turn 3 now. It's Charles Leclerc leading, heading for Sainz, Perez and Verstappen. Carlos Sainz just ahead of Sergio Perez, heading through the double left-hander. So now see Charles Leclerc way far out in the lead on lap 1. Down the inside goes the Williams driver on Pierre Gasly. Here comes Guanyu down the inside, Lando Norris gets it done pretty easily. But Lando Norris looking to fight that back down into turn 1. Pulls along to the right hand side, down into turn 1, under braking. Can he get that position back? Maybe. They're still side by side heading through turn 2. Lando Norris has got his nose in the front heading into turn 3. Gets it done. Good move from Lando Norris. Here comes Kevin Magnussen on Valtteri Bottas down the inside at the hairpin. Can he get it done? I don't know, they're still side by side. Heading into the quick right left of sector 2. Can he get it done? No. They are still side by side, but now Magnussen pulls out in front of the Alfa Romeo, who's now under attack from Stroll and the Aston Martin. They're side by side. Heading to the left, right. Can he get it done? No. Once again, still side by side, Valtteri Bottas. Just can't get enough of it. Can Lance Stroll finally get it done to the final corner? Let's see. Down the inside, a bit of contact made. Bottas around the outside is the better exit. Can he get ahead of Lance Stroll into turn 1 though? That's the question. Valtteri Bottas on the brakes, Lance Stroll's later. But Bottas is the inside for turn 2. They're going to stay side by side all the way down into turn 3. Who's going to come out in front? Through the left-hander. Seems Bottas has come out in front there. Down the inside goes Hay. Good move on him, on Guanyu Zhou. Here comes Pierre Gasly, trying to replicate what James did a couple laps ago. Can he get Guanyu Zhou? Doesn't look like it at the moment, but Pierre Gasly now finally gets it done on the exit of turn 2. Here comes Sergio Perez on Carlos Sainz, going to go to the outside at turn 1. Can he get the move done? Yes, no. Carlos Sainz fighting back well. Sainz stays ahead for now. This is what happened between Hamilton and Alonso. Alonso diving down the inside, but Hamilton fighting back. Still side by side, but Hamilton just gets in front after turn 3. Meanwhile, in the background, while that was happening, this is how Hay got past Lando Norris. Down the inside of turn 1, pretty easy. Lando Norris trying to chase down the rookie in the Williams. He's going to go to the left, down, into the quick left, right. He gets ahead before then, though. DRS is too powerful. Here comes Sergio Perez on Carlos Sainz again, this time going to the outside of the final corner. Can he get it done? Not quite, but he might have DRS. Down this next straight, he's ahead, but neither of them have DRS. And here comes Max Verstappen. He's got Sainz and he's looking to get Perez round the outside. Can he get it done? Max Verstappen, no. The Red Bull's still side by side. Who's going to come out in front? Sergio Perez has the inside for turn 3, but Verstappen around the outside, inside. Can he get it done? No. Sergio Perez through the double left-hander finally gets ahead of his teammate. Here's our first pit stops being made. It's the Williams of Hay into the pits for fresh hard tyres. It should go to the end of this race, looking for the undercut on Lando Norris maybe. It's a good stop, quick, in and out, just what you need. Race leader Charles Leclerc pulls into the pits now. Now onto the hard tyres for Ferrari. Bit of a slow one, but they send him out. Where will he come out? Maybe traffic. Here's a few cars. That's Lando Norris going down the pit straight. This might be close between Leclerc and Norris. Charles Leclerc on pit exit is just going to be behind Lando Norris. Some traffic for him to get through. Maybe a chance for Verstappen, Perez, Sainz to catch. Here's Charles Leclerc trying to make that move on Lando Norris into the final corner. Should be an easy one, but Lando Norris fighting back down the inside and gets ahead of Charles Leclerc. But Leclerc's going to get a run, but it doesn't matter. Lando Norris into the pits. Need a good stop to stay ahead of the rookie in the Williams. It's an okay stop from Lando Norris. Goes onto those fresh hard compound tyres. There is James Hay down the pit straight. This could be close. Into turn 1. It looks like Hay's out in front. Just. It's the undercut called by Hay. Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez once again going at it into turn 1. The teammates both on hard tyres now. Oh my. Through turn 1, they're still side by side. Who's going to come out in front on this one? Last time it was Perez. Verstappen staying the inside here. Now around the outside. Verstappen gets it done in the double left. Here comes Sergio Perez again on Max Verstappen. Which way's he gonna go? Nowhere. Oh, Verstappen's locked up. He's laid past Perez and Carlos Sainz. That could be a costly mistake from the world champion, as he now doesn't even have DRS. Wow. What a big mistake from Max Verstappen. Here's Lando Norris trying to get past Hay on those fresher hard tyres now that they're warmed up around the outside of the final corner. Can't quite get it done, but we'll have a better run with DRS down the straight. How about turn 1? Lando Norris, he's going to go to the outside on James Hay into turn 1, and Hay stays ahead of Lando Norris for now. Who's that going slowly? That's a Haas. It's Mick Schumacher Mick Schumacher going very slowly. And his teammates having to avoid him here. It looks like he's going to retire from the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Could this be a safety car? Not good for Haas. Here comes Lando Norris once again on turn 2. He's ahead, heading into the braking zone, but hey, fighting it around the outside, and he gets it done, and we'll probably have DRS down the next straight, side by side. Turn 1 could be interesting here, but hey, should get ahead before they even reach turn 1 with DRS. Here's Lando Norris and James Hay again. Oh, Lando Norris turning in. A bit of contact there. Quite scrappy into turn 1 between these two. Here is Daniel Ricciardo and Pierre Gasly. This is how Ricciardo gets up into the points positions ahead of Pierre Gasly. But then here comes Yuki Tsunoda. Around the outside, can he get Ricciardo as well? Tsunoda, Gasly, Ricciardo. Gasly down the inside, bit of contact with Ricciardo. Ricciardo through turn 2, he's ahead of Gasly. And Gasly ahead of Tsunoda. Here comes Carlos Sainz, now attacking Sergio Perez. He's going to go to the outside at turn 1. Is he going to get it done? Yes, no, down the inside now, turn 2, but Perez has the better exit. Down into turn 3 they go. Sergio Perez is ahead of Carlos Sainz. Here comes Carlos Sainz again on Sergio Perez into the final corner this time, round the outside again. Can he get it done? Maybe. No, doesn't look like it, but he will have DRS down the next straight. All the way down, right behind Sergio Perez. Never mind, Sergio Perez has taken his DRS, and here comes Max Verstappen. Down the inside goes Verstappen on Sainz. Can Sainz fend him off? We'll have to see. Carlos Sainz makes Verstappen into turn 3. It's Sainz ahead of Verstappen. Here comes Lando Norris trying to go around the outside of Hay into the final corner. Can he get it done on lap 24 or 25? Doesn't look like it. So head down the main straight into turn 1. He's too far back to make that move into turn 1. Charles Leclerc into the final sector, through the left-right. He's dominated this race from lights out to flag. 7.9 seconds ahead of his nearest rival Sergio Perez. Charles Leclerc through the final corner. He's gonna come home and win the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix by a long way here. Charles Leclerc wins round 1 of the season at Saudi Arabia. And it's Sergio Perez who's going to come home P2 ahead of Carlos Sainz and Max Verstappen to come P4. And then it's George Russell with a very quiet but great P5. Lewis Hamilton comes home in P6. And Fernando Alonso P7, somehow avoiding an engine failure with that Alpine. Back to the fight between Lando Norris and James Hay. Lando going for it. The final corner of the race, but can't get it done. It's going to be the rookie and the Williams to come home in P8. And Lando Norris P9. And Daniel Ricciardo will round out the points here today. What a race in Saudi Arabia.